Alright, guys. What is going on for your Saturday? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. So, apparently we have my dog running up the stairs just as I started talking. Hopefully he goes back downstairs. Raid completion rewards. Guess I need to launch this, don't I? We'll do that a bit later. Yes. I try to limit my showing, to be honest, just because that will rile them up, picking them up and stuff, and that's not good for the rest of the stream. So, unless it's normally towards the end, I'll do that, but not at the beginning, because I don't want to risk that causing a big problem, and he's already up here whining. So, Loki, you need to go downstairs and lie down. You know, where you were just before I started talking, because normally that's what you do. I just took you for a walk. A really long one, so you must be tired. Your food's over there if you really want to eat. He's really not been eating today either, so... I actually wasn't 100% sure if I'd be coming up. That's why I didn't schedule the YouTube stream. I normally do a scheduling for a stream for YouTube, so yeah. Thank you, Sabaticus, for the Twitch subscription. Much appreciated, my friend. Do you ever not know what to do in Marvel Strike Force? I always find that sometimes I have nothing to do in it. You know, I'll be honest, when it comes to Infinity Watch, I feel like the game... He's a corgi, that's why he's needy. I feel like the game is won. I know this is really weird thing to say, and we'll talk about that a bit later. But I don't know if you guys watched my Gamora compilation. Maybe you guys already saw it anyways if you were on one of my streams on Thursday. But it's just, or was it Thursday? Yeah, I think it was Thursday. It was utter madness, you know, and just... I've been kicking the crap out of people I'm already at 218 hero usabilities, and my Nagas are at 150. I almost never do RTA. You know, I put a video out a little while ago about how I hate RTA, and I do hate RTA. But this is giving me a place to test Infinity Watch, and it's utter madness. Like, if you guys weren't there, you know, I'll just, you know, do you know, a quick couple matches. I haven't lost. I think I lost 1 out of 30 matches. It's just utter insanity. It doesn't even matter. The one time I did lose was against another Infinity Watch. And okay, you know what? I'm up punching 200k in RTA. It's not even going to matter. I'm telling you that right now. It's not going to matter. It is just like... It's busted. It is literally busted. And we don't even have Adam Warlock yet. And that's the thing, right? Like, they're that busted without Adam Warlock. It's absolute insanity. So, you know, Kestrel's going to get one shot here. My game is lagging a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. So... Gamora here, watch. Bam, 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 bam. He is lagging a little bit, but hopefully that stabilizes. And Kestrel's dead already. And then we'll get to the point where we kill Doom, because Doom doesn't even matter either. You know, Big Earn, it really depends on whether or not you can get through the sensor. There's a filter sensor thing. So if you can get through that, then hey, you can play whoever you can name your character whatever you want. And so I put this here. Now, what's important? Once you get the offense up with Gamora's ultimate, oh, okay, she cleansed it. Whatever. I'm not sure if that matters too much though, because we'll just put another slow on. So here, unless Ghost dodges, nope. 465k. Watch this, guys. We're gonna one-shot Doom here. Assist. Follow-up. And then he bleeds out. Did you see that? I sure did. One-shot Doom. It's just utter insanity. You don't even need many of these other characters. It's just Gamora. Everyone's supporting Gamora. Everyone is supporting Gamora. This is absolute madness. 220k punch up. Hey, no, none of that. 1 second, guys. But at the same time, it's sad, right? Because Doom being the Dark Dimension 4 reward, you know, everything becomes meaningless. And that's why I kind of put the title of the stream, and we'll talk about this, because I do want to do an actual video of this later on, you know, to go up on YouTube properly, is, did they hit the reset button with this team? And what I mean by that is they're sort of leveling the playing field, I guess, because, you know, you're kicking the shit out of everyone with 4 people that are entirely free-to-play obtainable. And welcome everyone who's just coming in to the stream here, whether you're from Twitch or YouTube. Some are on YouTube, some are on Twitch. I just want to do, you know, I don't know if it's good for the future of the game. You know, it is only one team. And let's be clear though, they are an arena team. You know, just like Black Order was. They might have some Dark Dimension cosmic viability here, but really it comes down to arena and I guess kicking the crap out of people in RTA. Which, you know, unless they start doing tournaments, isn't really a huge deal. Hey. You can't possibly need anything. Your food's there if you want to eat. I took you for a walk. Your water bowl is full. So just to reiterate again, you know, we're punching up again. It doesn't matter who's in the team. I'm telling you now, it doesn't matter who. Loki, stop it. Daddy has work to do. Sort of. It's not really work, but... So, we were gonna start off by killing Emma Frost, because sometimes her stuff is kind of annoying, but she's gonna drop, like... It's like slicing... What do they call it? A hot knife through butter. Is that what they... She's dead. She's dead. Doesn't even matter. The Strife Taunt doesn't matter. Nothing matters. And then once we get to Gamora's ult, that's how you one-shot the Doom. You need the offense up to actually get... Because he does have a lot of hit points. But Gamora can actually slice through that. At the moment, we're just... You know, I'm not going to go into like a full-blown video until my dog settles down a bit more. He will get tired. I don't know why he's not right now. Because I don't want to be interrupted when I go on a 15-minute rant about something. But it's just absolute madness. Yeah, I haven't tested them in raids because I do Doom Raid, so I can't really do Ultimus. You know, maybe one of you guys can tell me how they do in Ultimus 7 or something like that. So here we go. Let's go for the kill on Strife, and then watch this. So we're just gonna kill Doom right here. I'm telling you. 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, we didn't crit as much. Is he gonna bleed out? He might bleed. No, let's just finish it. Okay, it came pretty close. She didn't crit as many times as normally she does. But it doesn't matter, right? You know, he's still dead. Whatever. But she can one-shot Doom with the basic. I'm telling you, I did it in the last RTA. It's highly possible. And cloning Gamora really doesn't matter because the charges are far too high. So just, you know, get wrecked. Offense up. Blam. Blam. You know, it doesn't matter. It's just like... And my Phyla-Vell is 2-star. You know, the 2-star, they don't even matter. They're all just supporting her. They're all supporting Gamora. It's just, it's insanity. So, you know, let me give him his bone. Maybe he'll chew on this and then get bored. 1 second, guys. Loki, do you want your bone? Bone. The knee bone? There you go. Chew on that. Okay. Let's see if that works. So what I want to share, though, I have a bunch... Let's take them off my heart list, actually. Not really. It doesn't... I wouldn't say it really matters where you put them. Okay. Gamora is now my second strongest character in my roster, next to Thanos. And Thanos was the last person that I actually maxed out completely. And that was because Black Order was dominant for such a long time. But the fact that Gamora has now become my second highest character in my roster is almost disgusting. If you were to say this 3 months ago, 4 months ago, you know, people, or even less, people would have said that you're insane. Like, I can't even believe that she's my second strongest character. 7775. I did the passive last night. Because I was just like, this is absolute insanity. I might as well just do everything, right? You know, why not? And the only thing I'm missing, actually, is the level 5 Striker. And you know, guys, the reason why I haven't done this is because of Doom Raid ISOs. You know, I did go to 4 for the extra hit points. I probably will go to 5 at some point, but not for Doom Raid just because it's for Arena. So I do need to balance out my ISOs for Doom Raid unless they walk back the Doom Raid ISO requirements. But until then, I'm not going to be doing that. Do you think they will do this a lot? What do I think they'll do? What a lot? Like these type of teams? Is that what you mean? So, a lot of people have, you know, and I did get the 6 red for Gamora, by the way. I did buy that. I think it was yesterday. So that's what got me to this power level. And the only thing keeping her from being as strong as Thanos is that 7 red. The question, is she 7 red viable? I actually don't think you need the 7 red on her. Because she might not be as widely... I have a hard time placing a 7 red star on anyone, just because it's so expensive. Even for Gamora. But... a renewed investment. I don't quite get what you're trying to ask me. Still, sorry if maybe I'm had a slow morning. Spending gold stars to put a 6 star after I get Kestrel done. Yeah, 6. I would go as far as 6 red. I'm not sure if you need more than that. And until Adam Warlock comes out, I don't want to say with anything, you know. Sorry, Colonel Herpod with the 7 red. Yeah, I would too. And actually, there's someone in my alliance who pulled a 7 red for Gamora, and now he's just laughing, right? So, you never know. You never know when a character's going to take a turn. I think it's too late to even 6 red Kestrel, personally. Even though she's a really good character. You know, she's great in Raids, Dark Dimension, and Doom Raid and things like that. But I don't think you need much more than a 5. I have 5 yellow, 5 red, and I'm just smashing things with her where I'm still using her, which is Doom Raid skill. So I don't think you need to get that 6 investment because she's not going to be as arena meta. I don't think, and it depends on what's in your arena. Even if you don't have Adam Warlock, I'm not sure if you need to use Kestrel. Surfer might be also acceptable as a 5th member. It really depends on what you're fighting against, I think, in the arena. I think that... Yeah, sorry. Okay, damn, I get what you're talking about now. So, I think that this is what they're going to be doing going forward. I think this is a very common thing, because we have so many older characters, right? I think it's pretty easy for them to take 2 or 3 older characters, make 2 or 3 newer characters, and I have a video, or I kind of talked about this on Thursday when I filmed the video, which will be going out on YouTube later on down the line. Mike says, would you get Moondragon if you're not going to unlock Adam Warlock? I mean, do you mean buy... Sorry, Mike, do you mean buy Moondragon? I mean, because most people are going to get her through the event anyways, so I'm not sure what you're asking there. It's still probably... She's still probably worth building, if that's what you mean. But you know, whether or not you want to buy Moondragon is entirely up to you, though. And maybe your red star pulls. You're probably only going to get a 4-star Moondragon through the event anyways. From what I remember from Moon Knight and Red Guardian, I only got a 4. So if you get a 5 red, and you want to activate that 5 red, then you're probably going to need to get more shards, whether that's through the offers or through the core orbs. I think a lot of people are very low on cores right now, and that's another discussion to have as well. I don't know if I'll be doing that, talking about that on here necessarily, but very quickly, I mean, cores are very important. We saw in the blog post that Multiple Man is going to be going into Doom 3.9. We kind of knew that, but we actually got a date for that now. And so the important thing is that if you are going for Adam Warlock, you need to be clear about your core goals. How many cores do you need to refresh the nodes? Are you refreshing Multiple Man once or twice daily? If that's the case, then you need to budget, 100 cores for Multiple Man coring for the next 2 weeks or whatever. Were you not there on my Thursday live stream? Those are the characters that I talked about, actually. I recorded a video about that. That'll be coming soon. There's 5 or 6 characters I talked about that need reworked. So I'm not going to spoil that video. That'll be later on this week sometime. Pull the 4 red. I mean, I probably wouldn't bother, because you'll probably get 4 yellow through the Moondragon event. I only pulled a 3 Moondragon. Didn't even make a video about it. Wasn't a point. So I got 3 red Moondragon. For anyone who's not seen me since Thursday or before that, and I pulled a 5 on Phyla-Vel. I had 4 for Phyla-Vel, and I got a 5 during Moondragon's pulls. I guess that's better. She is more damage, right? So maybe this is a better pull than Moondragon. It kind of balances it out, perhaps. I mean, that was kind of weird, though, right? Phyla-Vel's already over, and yet I got a 5 for her. God. Because I pulled a lot for Phyla-Vel, I think. I still didn't get the 5. And then I pulled for Moondragon and got the 5. But I think I'm going to be coring into the 100s now that I got the Phyla-Vel 5 red, because I need to try and get as many Phyla-Vel shards as possible. My orbs have been utter trash lately, so yeah, not great, guys. So speaking of that, actually, where's my milestone at? We need to make sure that my milestone is... I need to go further. Okay, I need to get like here. I need to spend like 300 more energy. And I think that's there. So let's pull that out really quick. So I need to do like 2 more refreshes at least here. Oh, actually, probably all of them. Yeah, my orb luck has been horrendous, though, so I'm kind of scared. I might not even make 5 still, even with these 100 cores. Depending on how close I am to 5, I don't know, maybe I will buy a tiny offer if that gets me to 5. Depends on how far away I am. I'll come back to this. Actually, I'll do 100 right now. I've never bought cores ever in this game. These are just all like natural accumulation for me. So I can't say if that's... Oh shit, I think I went overboard, guys. Crap. Oh well. Did I go overboard? Yeah, oh shit, I went overboard by like 100 energy. Be careful about this, guys. If you are coring a lot for Phyla-Vel, make sure that once you get to 1175, you stop or try to stop. Try to min-max that for when it rolls over. I think I screwed this up a little bit. Oh well, whatever. Another ion orb, at least. I mean, like I said, it's your money to spend how you want. Luckily for me, I don't really need to, because I do score pretty well in the arena. I still haven't got anything good out of these premium orbs. I haven't got anything higher than a level 1 ISO, because there are... Holy shit, there's level 5s in there. But there's like... Yeah, there's level 2s, 3s, 4s. Haven't got any of those yet. Kind of wondering why my game's lagging a little bit. Is that because I'm dual streaming on YouTube? Maybe. Can we up my frame rates? Where's my settings? Maybe we might do something. What am I doing with my energy right now? Doom War to 5, right. So, Multiple Man doesn't actually go in to the store until, not the store, then into the node until Tuesday. I'll probably be doing another math video relating to how many shards can you reasonably get from Multiple Man and perhaps Polaris. We can kind of guesstimate, you know, when Polaris might come out, and then kind of extrapolate how many shards we might be able to pull out. I think that might be important. So I'll probably be doing that for Tuesday morning or something before he goes live, so you guys kind of know, realistically, depending on how many cores you spent, what is, and I you know, maybe if we have time I might be able to do it here on the live stream, but realistically, how many shards can you possibly get, including the double shard days, because that will be coming as well. So kind of setting a goal for yourself is really important. Loki's just sitting eating a bone. If you hear random weird banging sounds, that's because he's eating a bone on my green screen. Hey! Hey! Hey, you! Hey! Move it somewhere else. You have literally everywhere in the world. There we go. Go over there. Over by the computer. The other computer. Come on. Oh, he doesn't like that I threw his bone. You're so lazy. Go get it. Oh, God. You got, like, stuff on my green screen. Go! Oh my God, you're so lazy. Alright, where were we? Okay, I'm off center here. He's like literally on my computer chair leg. I'm like, I'm not in the right frame here because I can't move my chair. My dog is a cardigan Welsh Corgi, aka the Corgi with the tail. Because Pembroke Welsh Corgis, aka the Queen's Corgi, doesn't have tails. They have kind of stumps. There we go. Now I moved. Okay, now I can recenter myself. Okay, so what I want to try is kind of a repeat of my... Oh, it looks like I went back. Okay, so I don't know if this... I put my Infinity Watch on defense. I'm not sure if it's... you know, this is what I'm using. The problem with this is that... Okay. Now he's running around. The problem with this team here is there's no tank. So it allows them, you know, not that Infinity Watch has a tank, but it kind of allows them to just pick and choose their targets a little bit. So I'm wondering if this is actually a problem. I don't know. I went back from 8 to 15. It wasn't that much. Yeah, I mean, even I have to spend something to get Adam Warlock on the first pass, but how much and what exactly you need to do, I think, is going to be telling, I suppose. I think for most people it's going to be Polaris, hands down. Any spending or massive coring is going to be Polaris. I think we all know that. And he just brought the bone back where I didn't want him to bring it here. Why does he want to be next to me right now? Long shot, really? Okay, well, I mean, that's fair. He is in the war store, though, and actually they did give him plenty amount of time to farm compared to some of the other characters, so... What is he doing? Oh my God, he's like chewing up against the wall. Let's see if we can beat this. I don't know if we can. This is what I've been using. I feel that because my Moondragon is really weak, she's also not tier 14. She's been dying, like, on spawn from Baron Zemo. With the rebounds and things, so it's not been that reliable. So I just used Doom. I know I did actually kill them without Doom on my video that I posted last night, but it is much more reliable to use Doom if you have him. Heartgrave is pissed about Polaris? In what way? Okay, so here, this is usually the... Oh, shit. This might cause me to lose here, because Nebula doesn't have her ult. And when Nebula can't use her ult, she doesn't put a Evade up. And when she doesn't put evade up, they can't dodge Silver Surfer's ult. So this is a tiny problem here. Silver Surfer got ability blocked. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Assist. Right, let's see if we can bring the... Oh, shit. Okay, we lost Silver Surfer. That's a bit of an issue. Okay, so this is going to be the important thing here, guys. Can we kill Doom? Deflect. 2, 3. Hit. Is he bled out? Oh, okay, I think we won. That's how you win. That's the difference between winning and not winning, is can Gamora kill Doom in one turn? Because she's going to revive. If they kill her here, she's going to revive. Time platform doesn't matter. Even without time platform, I probably still would have won without Doom here. But killing that Doom there is really important. You know, can Gamora kill Doom in one turn? That's what's the important thing. If she can do that, then you've probably won the match. But she usually needs the offense up, which is why I did that, right? I killed someone, killed Kestrel with the ult, and then that gave me the offense up to swing three times, plus the Nebula assist, plus the Striker attack, and the bleeds. So you can see here, people are already putting blue ISOs on their arena team. It's such a waste, I think, right now, because Infinity Watch is going to come in here and roll them over. So I don't think this is really going to make a big difference here. Now, I think they actually have blue ISO levels in them, I think. You know, not just the upgrade to the blue, the Matrix. I don't think this is just a blue Matrix upgrade. I think this is actually blue ISO levels in them. Hey, Loki, stop that. You need to, like... Normally he's so good when it comes to live streams, or at least for an hour and a half. Loki, you need to do this elsewhere. Over there. Okay. He always needs to be the center of attention. And unfortunately, it's not always when I want him to be. Hey, go do that over there. I literally give you attention when we're not, like, anytime I'm not live streaming. A Loki cam. Yeah, I don't even, you know, I'm actually really bad with, like, some technical stuff. Like, I don't even know how I do that. Can you plug into it? I guess I don't see why not. I was like, I don't know why you can't just, hey, no, don't roll over. This isn't rollover playtime. We're not playing. Fine, you want to come up on? Now the problem here is I have my headphones in, so I'd have to take that out. You want it? Fine, you want it? Okay, look straight. Ah. There we go. All right, you get your, like, 10 seconds of fame. Why are you putting your head up like that? Oh, my hair's a mess. You're sliding off my leg here. Alright, so this is him. He's 9 months old. Maybe some people who might have been around my channel have seen him grow, actually. Because every time... Actually, he was a lot worse when he was younger. There's this thing, like, he was like, Okay. Gonna have to... you down. He likes licking hands? Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Alright, we're gonna put you down. Ow. Alright. But now he's gonna think I'm playing, so you guys have all just signed your own death warrant. I'm telling you, it's not a good idea. I just took him for like a 40-minute walk before the stream. Normally he lies down, like, for some of you guys who might have been here on my Tuesday and Thursday streams, sometimes he's like really, and I really need to get a wireless headset. That needs to be my next tech investment, because the cord here, you know, just dangles, and it's not good for him. Loki, we really need to do more Marvel Strike Force, but we can't do that when I have to, like, have my left hand on you at all times to pet you because you're the center of attention. And, like, you can't even see me on the stream. Like, nobody can see me because I have to, like, move. Loki, you need to... you need to eat your lunch, which is basically lunch now. It was breakfast. Then you need to go lie down for, like, an hour at least, please. No. Hey. No. What is going on here in war? There's going to be a war going on. Hey! There's going to be a war going on pretty soon here, guys. In my house. If I ignore him, he'll go away. I have my mic muted temporarily, guys. 1 second. If I ignore him, he'll go away. Like I said, bringing him onto my lap was not a good idea. I need to do my war calculation here anyways, because I seem to be the only person that does this. We actually won... Oh, sorry. We lost last war. But before that, we won the last 4 wars. And so I have a feeling that this is not going to go so great anyways. So let's see here. 11 million TCP. So much for Comms Saturday. It's really hit or miss, man. Sometimes it's like, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Sometimes he like sleeps for. This is normally his afternoon sleep time. Like, he does sleep like 3 to 4 hours a day, normally in the afternoon. But I don't know. You know, I think for whatever reason when I started talking when I started my live stream, that kind of triggered him a bit. But normally he just sleeps right through it and doesn't even notice. But yes, we're still not done talking about Infinity Watch. They're still broken as all hell, and I just don't know where does that leave us in the game, and that's what I want to get at later. Where does that put us, and kind of the future of the game, the future of characters coming out. We kind of know who's going to be coming out sort of next patch, which obviously don't look to be arena meta characters by any means. So I don't know. How long is Infinity Watch going to stay valid? It's hard to say. all I can say is that if Infinity Watch gets busted up in like a patch or two, I'm gonna be really disappointed and I might move on. 232 million TCP. It's actually even, more or less. It's close, 4 million. Normally it's like huge. Normally the punch-ups are like 30 million, so it's like at that point it's like 0 point. So let's go back. Now he's licking my old chair. He used to like chewing on a lot of computer chairs, so we just kind of left the old chair in the corner in case he just wanted to chew on it, I guess. He's overtired. You know, it's like a child, right? You know, children don't know when they're tired. Ah! Okay, I needed to know not to make sounds that could be interpreted as a bark. Find it acceptable if they intro a team like the Apocalypse and the Horsemen is something that I do want to come to the game at some point. I am a big fan of Apocalypse and the Four Horsemen. It depends on what is the... Okay, now he's chewing his tail. Now he's biting his tail and chasing it, so he's definitely overtired. He's gonna crash. He's gonna crash pretty soon. We'll get to the more important topics when he is more stable. Wookie Schmutz, thank you for the Twitch follow. I read that right. Yeah, I think so. I would really... So, I think I said this in previous videos, but how I would like to see Apocalypse is basically like maybe they release these characters like Angel, you know, whoever you want for the other Horsemen, and then when you get Apocalypse, then they become empowered. And he's licking my green screen. That's not okay. Loki, no. No licking the green screen. He does these things that he knows gets my attention. One of them is licking the green screen. The other one is pushing my computer, my desktop, because I have it on the ground. And so he knows scratching it, that gets my attention. You need to go lie down, Loki. Okay, not literally right in front of me, but like somewhere else, ideally. I would say this is like on the top 3 more difficult streams I've had in like recent months. Okay, now he's going to the kitchen. He used to pass out like all the time in the kitchen, and then these days he doesn't. Alright, are we doing anything in war? I don't know. I'm sitting here looking at the screen, but I don't know if any of these are team... You know, there's a... Oh, wait, I thought that was Heroes for Hire. That's not Heroes for Hire. What is this? Calling for Hire? I'm gonna hold out. I'm gonna wait. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this. What's going on, Jack? Sorry, I missed that. Saturday routine? It's the same Saturday every Saturday. And that's the thing, is that dogs are used to routines. And I do the same thing every day, more or less. Ah, okay. I wonder... Oh, damn, my characters aren't tier 15. I was wondering how they would do in Dark Dimension 4. Okay, so I also forgot that I have Stream Raiders running. And I didn't actually activate a level. I don't know if we'll be able to clear this or not, though. But hey, if anyone here is on Twitch and wants to stream raid, let's give it a go. Don't know if we're gonna be there or not, though. We'll see. We'll see how many people want to engage from Twitch. Yeah, my Gamora is in, and I guess you missed it. I did talk about it very briefly, but my Gamora is my second strongest character in my roster. I think it's absolutely insane what they've done with Gamora. Okay, so this, I don't know if I'll end up actually doing what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to do like an actual video clip here, but I might save this for later on and I'll do that on my own time. But what they've done with Gamora is so much different from what they did with Thanos. And this is the comparison I wanted to make in the video that's probably not happening. But when Thanos, you know, had his empowered form, you couldn't do it until you had all of them, right? And now Gamora can just kick the crap out of people without Adam Warlock. So I was really shocked. Sorry, I am shocked that she can do as much as she can do without requiring the presence of Adam Warlock. Like Thanos requires Ebony Maw to become empowered to do all of this stuff. Now, all you need is two other people alongside... Actually, sorry, one other... You need Gamora, Nebula, and one other person. And that's all you need for her to go empowered on turn 1. Okay, so let's... I can't do a side-by-side here. You know, maybe with some YouTube magic I can later on. 520,000 hit points. 30,000 damage. Let's try and remember that. 570,000 hit points. 25,000 damage. So Gamora, you know, has a higher damage stat than Thanos. If I had that 7 red, I probably would be about this health-wise, I would say. So Gamora is stronger than the Mad Titan himself. And this is without, you know, her base stat increase was very high. Did they go a bit too far with Gamora? Maybe. Because she can do all of this without Adam Warlock. And so I think that they went a bit too far. I think that the fact that she can go into her empowered form without Adam Warlock makes this... is why it's so busted. You know, she's a Blitz Store character, guys. And she's like in the top 3 or top 1, depending on what your outlook is, strongest character in the game. And I'm not okay. Sorry, I, to some degree I'm okay with that. But they've never nerfed a character. So that's the problem, is that they never really nerf a character. They just kind of release stronger characters to eliminate these other ones. But I don't see that happening with Infinity Watch for at least 4 months. At least 4 months. Because they, you know, it is quite expensive, resource-wise, to bring a character up to tier 14 or 15. All of the team, etc. Which is what you're going to need to do reliably for Arena anyways. And I have my Gamora sitting on Alliance War defense with Drax as a Spawn Taunt tank. So I'm wondering how many wins am I going to get, because she's just going to kick the crap out of everyone. You know, you would need to run in with an Arena meta team, I think. Any standard team, I think, will just get clobbered by Gamora. I did get like 4 defense wins the last time, but that was without Phyla Vel. Now I have Phyla Vel in there, and I took out Star-Lord and put in Drax because I still want the Spawn Taunt, because then you still have to get through him. It's just... she is the dead... Yeah, just like this says. But the question is, did they go too far? And that's what I'm curious about. Like, do you think that it was just, I don't know, a few numbers too far? It was just, it's so broken. Like, do I need to play another RTA match to prove this? Like, it's without Adam Warlock. That's what I'm trying to get at. Is without Adam Warlock, they're this nuts. Shit's gonna hit the fan once Adam Warlock comes out and Safeguard's a thing. Like, I'm telling you, I can up punch like 300k in RTA. Doesn't even matter. And I don't like, you know. And that's what I'm trying to get at. She's this broken without Adam Warlock. Thanos without Ebony Maw was nothing. It wasn't until he got everyone that they were that good. This is what I'm concerned about. We're talking about how powerful they are now without Adam Warlock. Anyone who doesn't get Adam Warlock, you're out of the arena. That's how I see it. Because there's no way a 4-man Infinity Watch squad will beat a 5-man with Adam Warlock. It's just not possible. I don't see it happening. Oh, I got blinded. That's interesting. But the blind goes away. And so, yeah. Oh, okay, we didn't actually get through Blob for once. He might bleed out. Yeah, how do you flip Safeguard? It's gonna have to be a brand new stat or brand new ability. What do you call that? Strike through? I don't know. Like it needs to be something that literally does something that you're not supposed to be able to do. So it would have to be a brand new ability. No amount of tanks are gonna get, you know. I don't know if I'd be surprised. You know, maybe, but it's not going to be next patch. We kind of know what's coming next patch, and it's this sort of Captain America Sam skill raid stuff. So we're not getting a Infinity Watch replacement that quickly. But we don't know about patch 5.6, which will be in August. So as we get closer to, I'm just gonna stick to this. You know, it's weird coming up against a Brotherhood team. That's not what I wanted. Anyways, I wanted to find a Doom. As we come closer to September, which is when I think that level 85 and gear tier 16 is going to become a thing. You know, that's when we might start seeing maybe might see a new team. I actually think that, Heroes for Hire aside, ugh, God, I need a haircut so bad. I'm not even bothered by Heroes for Hire anymore. I'm playing rookie mode. I'm playing. This is called walking. This is called taking candy from a baby. Literally. I haven't lost once. And I'm not doing this because I have fun with it. I'm kind of doing this just to prove a point. Like, and sorry, Sergio, I missed your message, but yeah, have you ever looked at Gamora's passive? It's literally like you need a PhD in passive reading. It's pretty something. It's really long. Thank you for the follow, Zimistix. Any tests towards what ISO is more useful on Moondragon, Healer, or Striker? I think it depends on what you're using her for. Oh shit! I didn't mean to target that. But doesn't matter. Are we still gonna kill him? Maybe he might bleed. No, it doesn't matter. I think what ISO you're gonna want to use on Moondragon is depending on what you're using her for. For the arena, some people might use Striker. I think though that for Doom Raid, if you are considering Doom Raid, then I would probably put on Healer. Star-Lord for the passive buffs. I was using Star-Lord for a while, and then now I just use Emma Frost. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters, guys. Look at it. Boom. Did you see that? 463,000 damage. I am still live, yes. We'll be live for at least another hour. But it's just... Guys, I don't know, like... You know, how long ago was it? I did a video, like... Basically, I did a video saying I hate RTA, go to level 63 and stop. And I'm still... That's still how I feel, you know, because it's level... Where is it? The end of the shards is, 60-something? 60? 64. This is the last level for shards. But my point is that I'm almost done my weeklies. And why? Just because I'm testing Infinity Watch and kicking the crap out of people with Infinity... I feel bad. Right, so... none of them are banned. Honestly, I think Gamora should have been banned. Like, I get it why they're not banning these characters, because then there's no way to test them, sort of. But I don't know if you guys have been on Reddit lately, but now all the complaints on Reddit is getting the shit kicked out of me by Infinity Watch. You know, before it used to be Kestrel, Zemo, Doom, Astonishing X-Men, and now it's Gamora. She's soloing everyone. Last one, I promise. It's just... It's bonkers. There's no other... Is this the same guy? Look, it's a 200k punch-up. It doesn't matter. My Gamora is going to shred through all of them. Solo. Gamora is a god killer. You don't need anyone else. Right. And so the revive on Gamora is nuts. That I didn't even touch on that one. Oh, my cursor's gone. Thank you, Nico, Creaky. Oh, my bad. I probably fucked that up. My bad. But look at this. Okay, Everfrost is definitely gonna bleed out here. Like, Gamora is soloing people with her basic. Actually, maybe she won't bleed out, because she's got those regens to counter that, perhaps? We'll see. The point is that, like, the fact that she can kill people with her base... I actually, you know what? People were putting... Let's just do this. People were putting T4 priorities for Infinity Watch, saying that the basic isn't as important as some of the skills. I think it almost is it is the most important skill. The basic. Because you're using this a lot. Maybe not on the AI defense, but when you're actually playing with them, you're using it a lot. She's definitely going to bleed out here now, because she doesn't have the regens anymore. So, let's go for the kill on Sinister. Boom. 330k. And then, let's go for the one shot on Ebony Maw. Did you see that, guys? Did you see how much damage per hit? It was like 140 to 120k per hit. 3 hits, Nebula assist, and a striker. She does over 500,000 damage with just her basic. It's absurd. That crit, that assist crit, did 160,000. Plus a bleed. Just for fun. That did like 200, I think. The text went so fast, I didn't even... I don't even need... I could take Moondragon out probably and still win. Like, I only need her. What T4s do I have on Infinity Watch? Let's look. I'll tell you right now, Gamora is maxed. But when it comes into the priorities for Gamora, I actually think the basic is... Believe it or not, I think the basic is really important, because that 40%... Those numbers are the same, right? In empowered form, actually. So, believe it or not, the 40% damage affects all of the bonus attacks, so that's 120% extra damage. And because it applies to bleed, that means that they're bleeding for more. So that actually does a ton. Also, it improves the striker follow-up attack, because that's based on your assist, which is based on your basic attack as well. So I think this is one of the more important ones. I think that the ultimate, despite all of this just being damage, people say get the special. That heal block for 2 turns doesn't matter. Frankly, I find that this doesn't matter. The damage is good, but the heal block for 2 turns, this might become relevant when you're going Infinity Watch versus Infinity Watch, aka a mirror match. But for now, I think that it's the basic is one of my favorite attacks, because when I'm playing with her, I'm doing that almost all the time. And then if I can kill them with this, which is really important, then I get the offense up for 2 turns, and then I just go back into the basic. I actually don't even use the special all the time when I'm playing with them, because it's just that OP. Dr. Jules, thank you for the Twitch follow. So, if you're going hard on Infinity Watch, just max her out. But if you really have to do it in a particular order, I would do the basic first, in my opinion. Ultimate, special. The passive might be last for me, only because it depends on how many Infinity Watch members you're using. She's really good even with her, Nebula, and one other person. But you won't be getting as much piercing damage, so it really depends if you're using the full team or not here. And if you're not, then it's not really a high priority. But the basic is a high priority, in my opinion. Now, the other characters, of course... Oh, well, that's weird. It went back. Nebula, I only have the passive right now, but I think I will probably get the basic as well, because again, she's assisting all the time. That assist damage is based on her basic, and then she'll be doing 5% more damage flat with that assist. So that'll be doing a 10% instead of 5%, which is quite important. But yeah, you really need to get this passive. You need to make sure she's assisting all the time, because Nebula is your skirmisher ISO here. She is your only skirmisher one. That way everyone gets vulnerability because she assists every single turn. And this is really, really important. Whatever, fine. She'll do more. No, she'll do more with this, though. Even without the T-Force? Don't make me bring up MSF.gg. Get out of here. Ooh, thanks for following my YouTube videos, and Jules. I appreciate it. Where is Nebula? Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about the T-Force for Nebula. Either way, the only one that you need 100%, it doesn't matter. Okay, whatever. The passive is really the only one you really need here. Some people talk about the ultimate, but realistically, you don't really need... This would be like a war defense move, I think. I think this ultimate would largely be for war defense. You know, if you're fighting, I don't know, X Factor, you know, with multiple man, perhaps. I don't see why you would need to hit 10 targets in Arena. Maybe in raids, this might be helpful, but not in Arena, T4. So you don't really need much more than the passive to start with Nebula. For Phyla-Vell, I did go... Yeah, I'm actually quite low on T4s because I blew them all here. Avatar of Oblivion, this gives you the drain. This is super important because you're going from 25% drain to 50% drain when they're below 50% health. And the extra 10% damage, so that's pretty important there. The ultimate I did pick up. This is for the 2 turns of the offense up and defense up. This is really good as well. The 150% damage is obviously very good, but I'm only at 2-star at the moment, so I'm not actually seeing crazy damage yet until I get her higher. I don't know if you necessarily need the other ones. Phyla-Vell doesn't often get to her basic, at least definitely on the defense, and on the offense it's not a huge deal either. So those are, I'll probably leave it there for now. And then for Moondragon is definitely the ultimate. But what's interesting about this ultimate, guys, is I almost never get to use it. So I'm wondering, in a raid sense, this will be really good. But in RTA or Arena, I've never been able to use this because it's a turn 3. It's a turn 3 move. And normally the battle doesn't even last that long for her to get around to that. So I picked it up, but yeah, I don't know if it was really all that necessary now, because the match is done before then. Conga78, thank you for the Twitch follow. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think that Moondragon has a lot of required T4s, in my opinion. Special might be a little bit better, actually, now that I think about it, because you are getting this off on turn 1. The 20% speed bar reduction on the primary target might be really important. So this might actually be more, depending on where you're using Moondragon, this might be more important than the ultimate. So maybe that might be my next one. I need to get Moondragon up to level 75 in tier 14. She just doesn't have the hit points to survive in Arena right now. 180k is not enough. I think liking Infinity Watch is a very loaded question. It's hard to answer. It's not that I don't like them. It's just like I feel that they've really changed the landscape of the game far more than maybe they should have. So yes, I've invested in Infinity Watch. They're nuts. They're busted. Not gonna lie, they are busted, and anyone else who cares about Arena should also be doing the same. But is this good for the health of the game? That's something that I'm starting to question. You know, are they too busted? Are they too busted without Adam Warlock? And I think that's the important question here. So I actually might have some time to do a spreadsheet really quick. I can whip up a new one in case people are kind of unsure if they're going to be able to farm Multiple Man and Polaris in time. We're going to be getting Multiple Man on Tuesday, but obviously Polaris is still out, so we don't know. BCS, what's up? What's going on, man? Thanks for joining the live stream on YouTube. So I've been saying this, you know, for the last little while here on the stream, but yeah, my Gamora is 154, but you know, when you look at my entire roster, she's the second strongest next to my 164 Thanos. And never in a million years would I ever have thought that Gamora would have been up here in my roster. Is she too strong? Is she too strong without Adam Warlock? Yeah, I think she is. I think they missed a number. I think they made her too good without Adam Warlock. You can I'll take out Moondragon, actually. I don't really need her. And I'll put in Star-Lord, because a lot of people like using Star-Lord. And that'll just bump her damage up even more, right? Oh, sorry, wrong character. Where's Star-Lord? You only need Gamora and two other Infinity Watch members to go empowered. You don't need because she'll have 2 charges. Nebula will go, and then she'll go into empowered form. When she has 1 and takes her turn, she goes empowered on that turn. But Black Order wasn't very good until Ebony Maw came out. So that's what I'm saying. Okay, so look at that. I just one-shot Ebony Maw. Oh wait, is this you? Oh, okay. Oh, good luck. Sorry, man. That's funny. I just got someone for my stream in RTA. Oh, what? Star-Lord's down. Really? Oh, it doesn't matter. His passive still applies, right? Star-Lord's damage is still there, even though he's dead? I'm pretty sure. So, how you beat Doom, and in case you guys were gone for that, so you need to get the offense up, and then you use the basic on Doom. Look at all that damage! Oh wait, we didn't get the assist. Oh shit, is that because we're not using Moondragon? We didn't get the Nebula assist. Okay, so that was a bit of an issue. Assist. He might still bleed out, though. I think he'll still bleed out. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Okay. The point is that Gamora single-handedly destroys Doom. And that part is nuts. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Maw's unlock requirement isn't crazy now, but it did require Black Bolt, right? I'm not talking about Black Order now. I'm talking about Black Order then, last year, to what we have with Infinity Watch now. So, if you were around last year, there was no point building Black Order if you didn't have Maw. Let's be real. If you couldn't get Ebony Maw, there was no point in gearing Black Order. And even right now, there's really not either. But Infinity Watch, there is a really big reason to build them even if you don't have Adam Warlock. Case in point, we're tearing people apart solo with Gamora without Adam Warlock. So Infinity Watch is an insanely viable team with 4 members. Now, I mean, you could say the same about Marauders on the war defense, you know, being a 4-person team, but, you know, until Emma, I was about to say, oh my god, I was about to say, like, Emma Watson. Who's Emma Watson? Oh, yeah, actor. What am I thinking? Until Emma Frost, you know, the Marauders weren't real king. So, as a 4-man team, they're just kicking the shit out of everyone. Is it healthy? I don't know. Moondragon is going to be released from an event next Friday, I think? On the 18th. Next Friday. My guess is it'll show up on Monday in the events window. Based on the current trend, though, I feel like we'll have a team that beats them within a couple of months. No, not a gold spending. It's going to be a Blitz Arena milestone. Blitz Arena raids. With the Quirky trait. Where have you guys been, guys? Quirky trait. This is all to do with the Moondragon event. This here. I'll be doing a video on it next week, probably when they release the milestone details and things like that. You need to Blitz, Arena, and Raid with the Quirky trait. Good effing luck raiding with these guys. If you're in Doom Raid, get effed. You might have to consider doing Ultimus, because we're getting the Gamma Raid after Beta, and Gamma Raid is not very good when it comes to what characters you can use. So good luck on trying to score for this. I think what we might do for that event is we might just run, what is it, Beta, Greek Raid 2? Greek 2? No restrictions on Greek 2. So we'll continue to run Doom Raid, I think, and then just run Beta, Gamma 2 or whatever, because it's no restrictions, so we can just use all our quirky characters in this as we go forward, and then do that instead, even though the hit to the milestone points is literally, the raid season points, is not very good, but I think this is the easiest way to clear and you're still going to get a little bit of gold orb fragments. You're kind of missing out on like 1,000 orb fragments per day, I suppose, but this is probably the best way to get the raid season points. If you're an alliance that does Doom Raid and you don't want to sacrifice your blue ISO orbs, then that probably seems to be the best thing to go. I actually don't know if... I would be very angry if Infinity Watch gets replaced before the second pass of Adam Warlock. And the reason why I'm specifying the second pass is because for people who don't manage to get him this pass, I hope that they also get some time to be able to use them as a really powerful team. Now, by the third pass, definitely all bets are off. You know, at that point, you probably 6-7 months. I suspect that there will be a replacement to Infinity Watch, but I hope that at least people who get him the second time around do get to actually use the team for a good 2 to 3 months with Adam Warlock before they get replaced. So that's my hope. If it's quicker than this, it's a big FU to anyone who didn't get on the first pass, because then there's going to be a new team, and then so on and so forth. So you're always going to be behind, I guess, if you don't get it. If that's how we're moving. But I've kind of been all over the place a little bit here on what I was talking about with Infinity Watch, but in a nutshell, they are busted, busted, busted. And the question is this good? That's a question that each person is going to have to ask themselves. I think that it kind of hit the reset button, though, on the game. I personally think that everything's been wiped. Infinity Watch is the new standard. You know, even the four of them is the new kind of level standard. They are accessible, free to play. Gamora and Nebula, of course, are accessible free to play, and Phyla-Vell and Moondragon. You know, most people should be able to get 3 or 4 stars for them, so everyone has that chance to build that foursome for the new level playing field, I guess. Just some people will have stronger ones than others, that's all, depending on what kind of resources you have to use. So we have some stream raiders here for those of us on Twitch. Oh, not very many of us, but let's give it a look-sees anyways. Alright, let's start this battle. Oops, I thought I hit the button. We've been chatting about Infinity Watch and how busted they are. Only 3 enemies? Okay, that was easy. Wow, okay. Congratulations, guys, on your scrolls. Let's move on to the next level. Okay. Alright, guys, set up your, I don't think there's going to be that many people here, but enemies. Centurion down here. Alright, let's go. Okay. Let's go back. Let's do some Doom Raid, though. Let's do some Doom Raid. Jedi Beefcake, free to play. Thank you for the Twitch follow. We got some Doom Raid to do. We're at 25.6%. We need to push a little bit harder, but we are at the dreaded bio boss node. And actually, let me turn off my alliance chat so it gives more space at the bottom. The dreaded. Oh, right, yeah, I'm on both. I do Twitch. I do a simul stream on Saturday, which is both for YouTube and Twitch audiences. I do Tuesday and Thursday as well on Twitch as well. So we are on the dreaded bio boss node. I'll be honest, I hate this node very, very much. A lot. So because I'm more or less soloing this section, I'm kind of cheating a little bit. So I do a suicide attempt to make it a little bit easier for me. I can use Phyla-Vell. Okay, I'm not going to, but not at 64k. I'm definitely not. And I do these 3 characters, and I suicide to get me a leg up. Jedi Beefcake or BCS, thank you for the subscription for Twitch. Much obliged. Yeah, we're doing Doom Raid every single day now, so if you come on to my other Twitch streams, I will be doing this more on a daily basis. But I'm already partway through because I did that. I launched the raid at a really terrible time at like midnight or something, and so I just did some early attacks here. So we're gonna get a Vision Special. Yep, okay, and then we're gonna get a Negasonic Alt. Yep, and then we're gonna get the Scarlet. Whoa, okay. Unfortunately, Doctor Strange got an attack there, but I think that's okay. So now we go back in with the real team, and I want to say, guys, that the symbiotes, I think, are on the down. Symbiotes struggle with a lot of these levels where characters are faster than they are. Because symbiotes don't spawn with defense up. And this is a bit of an issue, despite Venom having this passive. It is very difficult because if they get their ass kicked early on before they get going, once they get going, it's fine. But when they get their ass beat early on, it's very hard to kind of come back from that. If, let's say, Anti-Venom takes a really bad binary to the face, that can kill him. There's a lot of ways that, this team can fall apart quickly. You guys might see this in Ultimate 7.5 as well. The very last Ultimus node, the Ultimus boss node, with that huge-ass Captain Marvel, can kill symbiotes pretty easily there. So these are a good example. I don't know what they need to do, if they need to bring out Null, the King in Black, to kind of fix some of the issues with them, or dump Carnage or something. I don't know. They need like one more character, but I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. Okay, thank you. Anti-Venom got his ass kicked. We need to do this so that Doctor Strange doesn't flip. I'm actually going to be talking very limited. This is a very, very hard node. I could potentially screw this up, so I'm going to try to keep my talking to a minimum, just so I really need to concentrate on this one. This is, in my opinion, the hardest node in... And my game's lagging a bit, too. I might time out, probably. Can we land that? Oh, shit, actually, that probably... I shouldn't have done that. Also a bad choice. God, I'm screwing this up. Oh. I panic, guys. I panic. This is so hard. This is like one of the hardest nodes in Doom Raid. Everything just happens so quickly, otherwise I'm gonna time out and, you know... This fucking Electro. We need more buffs. Wrong way. Symbiote Spider-Man, does he have the stun up yet? Probably should have taken that off of Ghost Rider. My game's a lot faster on my phone than on BlueStacks. Every second matters in this level. That's enough bleeds for him, I think. Oh, shit. Okay, Squirrel Girl. And Falcon's a bit of an issue as well, but... Fuck! Sorry, I'm not supposed to swear on YouTube, but this is actually a very aggravating level. Yeah, I saw that coming. I saw that coming. That taunt. And now I'm stuck. Until I clear that. Okay, it's clear. Is it cleared? It's... Shit. Okay, one down, but the Squirrel Girl needs to die if I let this time out with her not dead. That's not good. Not good. Jesus. We're definitely timing out. Question is, where do we time out? We need to get Squirrel Girl dead. Don't want to overuse my cooldowns because I know that we're going to lose this, or we're going to time out, so we need to... Can we get Falcon down? Basic. Ah! God. This level... I don't think there's a single person on YouTube who's managed to one-shot this. I'm pretty sure I tried to search it. Nico, definitely do Astonishing X-Men, I think. Yeah, do Astonishing X-Men. Oh crap, another Electro. I forgot about her. We spread ability block? Nope. Okay. Did I say that I really hate this node? I really hate this node. Ugh, Jesus. Oh, come on, kill Mordo. Okay, kill Electro. Look at all those bleeds. There we go, okay, finally. What we need to do, though, we need to stun. We need to stun Negasonic, or she's gonna keep doing the barrier thing. This is absolutely horrific, guys. There we go. So when she's stunned, she stops doing the barrier passive. Otherwise, it's almost impossible to kill her. Because it just is too high. Her barrier stat is too high if she's not stunned. You know what? At this point, I can probably stick on auto because I have seen people time out in this section of the final node here, the boss node here, because the oh shoot! Oh my god! Did we? Oh crap! Carnage is special, man. On auto. Okay, I thought we were in trouble. Yeah, Jack. So that's part of the problem with symbiotes as well. Actually, is that the symbiotes bleeds don't necessarily. You know, you're seeing right now, right? Sometimes they can have like 18 bleeds or something, and it doesn't actually work because they never take their turn, which is kind of annoying. I wish there was a better way. I've been talking to people who do Doom Raid difficulty 1, which is harder than what we're doing, and symbiotes just really don't cut it anymore for the higher difficulties because enemies just hit too hard on that first wave or on the first turn, you know, and they have a hard time staying alive. That took me 30 energy to do. It's just out of this world. Out of this world, guys. But we can move on to skill. So these aren't the characters that I recommend for skill. I don't know if you guys watched my Doom Raid ISO planner video that I released on YouTube last week. I am using Corvus only because I have to, because he is I had him at level 5 because of Black Order, but it isn't someone that I typically recommend, and especially not to level 5 now. That being said, Kestrel basically solos these levels, so it doesn't matter too much. I don't know if I'll be able to kill the boss node, though, with Corvus, because he's not the most ideal here. I don't know who my next replacement for skill is going to be, though. I'm going to be focusing on some of my other lanes for the moment, because I can still clear most of this with Corvus. It's just not ideal, that's all. I think that I might... No, I'm not going to be doing Gamora. No, so Gamora is not good in Doom Raid. And I have said this before, because she takes far too long to get empowered, and by that point the level's over, and it doesn't even matter. Just flat down, and that's kind of why I think that it's really not all that good. It doesn't actually matter, even with Moondragon. She's still... Moondragon's kind of slow comparatively to someone like Nebula. If Nebula was able to be put in there, then that would make a huge difference. I just don't think it's really all that necessary. And when you get to the higher difficulties, it's actually not that great. Damage alone is just not enough. Kestrel already brings that damage, and I don't think that you really... It's not good. But if you want to use... Moondragon can't be used standalone either, so let's be very clear. Moondragon's healing, in my opinion, is not enough. You want to double up with Night Nurse. Because Night Nurse can cleanse, Moondragon cannot. So here, boom, boom, and that wave's like basically done. Oh. I don't know if you should skip Kestrel still. Obviously, she's not going to be the arena meta character she was last patch, but in the wider game, she's still really crazy. So I think that everyone should probably have Kestrel geared. There's almost no reason not to. She is still one of the strongest characters in the game, and she makes Doom Raid look like an absolute cinch. And yeah, I suppose you can still put Kestrel into the Infinity Watch team as a 5th member if you're not getting Adam Warlock. Yeah, everybody should have Kestrel leveled. I don't care about... Infinity Watch is busted, but Kestrel's still busted as well. Thank you for the Twitch follow, Nova Kane 14. That's a good question. I think that he's going to be very good for defense. If I remember his kit correctly. Sorry, multitasking here a little bit. Zenkaziel, thank you for the follow. I don't have my special, damn it. Okay, let's... Sam Wilson's special taunt, from what I remember, you know, I think is going to be very handy. Because it places defense up as well on side of the taunt. And, oh, that's a lot of debuffs. Jeez, okay, where's that? Yeah, double trait characters are great. So another reason why you should probably have Kestrel anyways, because she's tech and skill, when you do eventually get to Doom Raid, even if you're not in it now. Oh, that didn't land on her. Luckily, I can talk and do skill at the same time, because I think skill is actually one of the easiest in the game, in Doom Raid. I say that and I'm like, is my Night Nurse gonna die? That was probably a waste. I don't know why I did that, but... No. Do I want to taunt? Yeah, so next patch appears to be a skill raid patch. I think that's what's going to be next patch. We're getting Captain Sam, Captain Falcon Sam, Captain America Sam, and what looks to be possibly other characters to go alongside him. But what I'm kind of concerned about is, are they built... I thought my, maybe I should taunt my I'm getting my ass kicked. What I'm concerned about is, are they going to be bringing out new characters, new teams, specifically for Doom Raid? You know, whereas it's designed in wholly... It's, you know, the intention is Doom Raid. So, for example, Captain America Sam... He looks like a Doom Raid skill character, right? What if you're not doing Doom Raid? Is there a point to building him? Because Astonishing X-Men can do just as well, right? You know, they can clear Ultimate 7.5 no problem. So the question is, what value will these characters have outside of Doom Raid? And for people who aren't at Doom Raid yet, will it be worth doing it all? I will say that if you're someone who, like me, who has Red Guardian at tier 15, I don't know if I'll be heavily investing in this Captain America Sam, because I'm already clearing the stuff without him, right? So what's the incentive for me to have to do it now? But for you guys and other people who haven't, you know, brought him up to tier 15, I think it's very valid. And I think that he's probably worth doing instead of Red Guardian. But if you do have Red Guardian at 14, 15, you know, I don't think you're missing out necessarily, because you can still do it. You can see I'm clearing it, right? You know, so it doesn't make a huge difference. Yeah, Jack, I'm wondering what... Sorry, I missed your message from a few minutes ago because I was doing Doom right here. But I'm kind of wondering, what is an arena mirror match with Infinity Watch going to even look like? What's, you know... Does it really matter? Is it really going to be the coin flip? Like, is it really going to matter? Is that what's going to end it all? Or who are you going to want to kill first? You know, what's the kill? You know, there's going to be a kill order, I suppose, at some point. You know, who you're focusing first. Let's do one more. I don't know if I can do... The boss is a bit of a struggle for me because of using Corvus, which is not ideal. Oh, no, I definitely do not regret Night Nurse at Gear Tier 15. I love Night Nurse. She is one of my favorites. She's fine in Dark Dimension up until the final node 12, the Emma Frost node. Other than that, she's kind of sketchy there. But I do use the Shadowland team, and in there she's an MVP, and I use her in Doom Raid skills. So I don't regret Night Nurse. In fact, I think she was the best rework until Gamora. So, yeah, that's just what I think about it anyways. Maybe not everyone has the same opinion about Night Nurse as I do. And it's okay to have different opinions. Because if we all had the same opinion, we'd all be robots, and it's good to, you know, gear up different characters, I think. I have Squirrel Girl at Gear Tier 14. So here's where the problem happens here. I think most of this is worrying about Doom, but also worrying about Ebony Maw is a bit of an issue. You need to get Doom before time platforms, but also... But also, Ebony Maw is going to use his ultimate, and that's not fun either, and I can't stun him, actually. Yeah, see, that's not fun. This might end me. Actually. Maybe. I need to get... Corvus is down. See, I'm telling you, the Corvus... Unfortunately, here, Corvus is not stellar. And so the boss node does become more challenging because I'm using Corvus. I'm forced into using Corvus. I'm not using Corvus because I want to. It's because he's the only other choice I have right now. Unless they walk back the... If they walk back the ISO requirements, is what I was trying to say. You know, I forget who I was using before. I do have other characters. I don't remember who I was using, because it's been so long since pre-patch. I'll go and check after this. Not Punisher. I don't know why that came to my mind, but it wasn't him. Come on, kill him. Okay, there we go. We're formatting this somehow. Red Guardian is so slow! With slow! Uh-oh. Yes, I was using Zemo, I think, actually. That does help with the slows. Yes, I was using him, actually. Zemo's ability block and the slow rebounds is very helpful, surprisingly. Normally I can get through this, but I don't think... I could get through this pre-patch. Shit, yeah, that's the problem. We're still alive somehow. But... if I time out, I might just... oh shit. I were taunted. I might come back to this. They're not hitting terribly hard. It's just that... I know I'm not... I want to time out at the right point. Ideally, I would like to get Mr. Fantastic down. You know what? I should have saved that. Probably, but... holy crap! That's a... oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Night Nurse almost bit it. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, Mystique's a problem too, actually. I didn't think about that too much. And this Mystique's going to become a problem because she's got her ult loaded, and if she hits the wrong person, I'm effed. Oh my god, guys! Castrel's just killing everyone on my team. Castrel's too strong. Okay, so we timed out. I'll wait till later. I might, just because I really want to get into tech, I might revive them later on. Okay, this is really annoying. I don't like that my hand's cut off here. Let me change that. Damn it, still cut off. Can't go too far because then my green screen cuts off there. Okay, well. So my point is that I can't see my raid energy. My packs. How many packs do I have? This changed in the patch. Psytrance? Are you talking about my music? I just kind of threw a playlist together. Why can't I see my raid heal packs, guys? Now I don't know how many I have, so I don't know, like, do I have a ton? Where do I find that? No, it's gone. It used to be, like, up here somewhere, right? It should be somewhere around here, I thought. Where it used to show you. Hey, Bubba, how's it going? Yeah, not too bad. How do I find out how many raid heal packs I have? Without going into the offers, like, well... This is dumb. Where are the raid heal packs? Yeah, it's not there anymore. And same with war. I'm pretty sure you can't. It doesn't show the war packs either. Isn't there normally an offer for raid heal packs? Oh yeah, right there. I got 450. Why do I have to go all the way here to figure it out? It doesn't show anywhere now. So what I want to do, we'll do 50 more. Actually, we're gonna do our Stream Raiders first. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna revive Proxima and Corvus because I want to get to the tech lane. Because I think that I'm gonna have Doc. I got Doc Ock at level 5, so now I have 3 tech characters, and I want to see how far we can go. Right, and we were talking about skill as well. Spider with the double stream. I appreciate that you like me so much. Zemo was another character in skill that I was using. You know what? I would actually consider using Captain America Sam in place of my Corvus, because I think it's not a bad thing to double up on tanks. Because the damage isn't the problem. Kestrel kind of carries the damage there. I think that I would maybe have both of them, because my Red Guardian is so slow. If I can alternate the tanking to make sure that they're the ones getting hit, then maybe that's fine. So I might consider running both. We'll see, though. We're gonna go double check. Why did I say that? We're gonna jump over to Stream Raiders, though. We got some more people than last time. Let's bunch up for the haste buff here. There we go. Alright, let's go, guys. And then we'll jump back into the Doom Raid. Again, not very difficult, these new levels, it seems. Congratulations, Nico and Wild in Wales. The final level. Can we do it, guys? A loyalty boss chest. They're both loyalty boss chests. Let's do the ancient boss. Alright, guys. Final level here. I'm going to put out my Orc Slayer. 30 minutes from now, let's see if we can do the final level. Back to the game. If you're on Twitch, feel free to jump in here into Stream Raiders. But I want to jump back into Doom Raid here and finish off this skill boss. You get to level up some of your characters. It's different than what I'm doing. I can only place one of my units. The captain unit is a little bit stronger, I think. But you guys can place units, I think, every couple of minutes or every 3 or 4 minutes or something like that. It's before the match starts. Okay. So I don't normally revive frequently, but like this, but I want to get past this today. If I had a laning partner, this would be a lot easier and I wouldn't have to expend as much energy, but I am by myself right now because I'm the only one who can do these side notes. It looks like we got all 6 of them at the same time. That's not stellar. Hope this doesn't come back and... Oh, shit. Okay, well... At least that was a good cleave damage there. Let's do a... Oh, you know, just let's finish off approximately. I don't like that stun on Red Guardian, though. 4 offense downs. That should help. Here we go. There we go. They're all bunched together for Kestrel Special. That should really help. Corvus is dead. Okay. She-Hulk's down. Good timing on the taunt. Mystique, don't want her getting another ult by accident. This is the last node, so we can go balls to the wall on our cooldowns here. Nope. Just from quick glance, I would say no. Do not invest in Uncanny without Phoenix. I don't think it's worth it. If it's the node I'm thinking of, try to use... Is it the Hero Mutant node? I would invest in X-Factor characters. Especially now that they're being made farmable. Although you might argue about Shatterstar, but, you know, still, I would do that, because that's going to be a better investment for you. And there we are. Finally got that stupid node down. So, you know, if I had a laning partner, this would be a lot easier because I wouldn't have had to go back in multiple times. You know, someone else would have been able to help me clear this, probably. So that's 3 bot. We got through 3 lanes. 3 lanes? Yeah. Can we go again? Oh, no, we can't. Damn it. Fortunately, I think we're at the end of our rope right now. I really don't think Uncanny X-Men is worth your resources at this point in time. We know that X-Factor will be and is worth your resources. And to be honest, you're going to need to do it anyways for Adam Warlock at some point. So I just don't think now is a good time. Uncanny X-Men is just really long past their expiry. I don't think it's worth resources in a game where resource management is super, super important. Just my opinion. If you want to go for it, then obviously that's up to you. But I just don't think it's going to be worth it long term. And because you don't have Phoenix, you know, I don't know if that's wise or not. How easy is Black Order now with Infinity Watch? I've actually not fought Black Order with Infinity Watch, but it probably is going to be pretty easy, I imagine. I am using Doom, but like I just want to see. My Doom's a failsafe. It's like just in case shit hits the fan, but. Huh. Oh, my vase got flipped. Should I have kept that, maybe? Oopsies. We need Phyla-Vel's special here, don't we? Okay, so... do we take these? I'm not sure what the turn order here is here for Black Order, because I've not fought... Holy shit, that was a lot of counterattacks. Just want to kill Ebony Maw. Or, yeah, that's Ebony. I'm forgetting what people's names are. Can we kill Thanos? Oh my god, look at that. Why didn't we... Oh, we didn't get the assist from Nebula. It looks like we didn't even need it. Because there's only 3 Infinity Watch, so therefore her assist chance is only 60%, not 80. Not that I really needed this, but... I don't really seem to have any problems winning an arena right now, but obviously when Adam Warlock comes out, I think this is... And, you know, we're only like 2 weeks away from Adam Warlock as well. So here's the issue, guys, when it comes to Adam Warlock for me, is I did not go hard on multiple man. I'm 106 shards. So what do I need to do to get that? Let's find out. I'm gonna make a new spreadsheet. Very rudimentary. I'll update it more later. X Factor farming. Let's blow that up a bit. Hold. How do I want to do this? Multiple man. And then I'm going to be doing Polaris at some point as well. So, yeah, definitely money. Yeah, Polaris is going to Cosmic 1-9. I think that was what was data mined, but we don't know when. And that's the most important thing. So, what's the date today? We have, so Multiple Man's going to be made farmable in Tuesday the 15th. Adam Warlock's event is going to be June the 28th. I'm pretty sure it's going to be this Monday, June the 28th. That gives us 13 days plus 13 plus 5, because the first Adam Warlock event should be 5 days. I think the first legendary event is 5 days. So that gives us, what, 18 days? 18. Oh, wait. I don't know how I want to actually, like, 18. Days to farm. Days to farm. 18 days to farm. That should be down on this level, I think. Days to farm, days to farm. So Polaris is going to be the tough one, because we're not going to know how many shards per day. This is the rough, by the way. 2.5 is what a lot of people say is how many shards you get per day, roughly, from a daily farm. And you know what, actually? So the days to farm 18 is actually 14. And I'll tell you why it's 14. Because 4 of them are double shard days. So double shard days are actually 2 days, because it starts on one day and then rolls over to the next, so you actually get advantage of it twice. So double shard days 4 between now and the event. This is what I'm assuming to be the case. So I'm just trying to think here. We can also assume that Polaris will also get the double shard days. Hopefully. But we don't know how many days she'll have total. Oh, is Stature in Cosmic 1? Maybe it's 2-3. It's Cosmic somewhere. I saw it. I could go back into my Discord and confirm. It's in my data mines that I have. Polaris Cosmic 1-6. Sorry, it's Cosmic 1-6. So before Stature. Cosmic 1-6. I can just put it up here, I guess. Doom War 3-9, just so you guys are aware of this one. Oh yeah, and there's the 5 shards as well. Okay, so technically then I need 101 for multiple man then. 5 for, you're right. You're right, you're right. So shards per day, shards per day, shards per day. 2.5. Right. So this depends on how many shards you have. So realistically, how many shards could you accumulate on multiple man? Well, shards without coring would be this. Oh, let's do brackets. This times 2.5 plus bracket. That's how it works, right? This times 5 gets you 55. So 14 times 2.5 plus 4 times 5, so 20. This would be if you didn't core at all. Realistically, what you might get. So the fact that I'm 101 shards away would suggest that I would need to at least core once daily, including on the double shard days. So how many cores would that be? Core, well, I mean, I guess this depends from person to person. I should have shifted all this down, actually. Let's shift this down a little bit. So shards without coring, 55, based on the information that we know on multiple man. So this is if you did no coring. So that's kind of important there. Shards, I mean, really, realistically, I mean, you should just be able to do with 1 core refresh. Realistically, it should just be this times 2. You know. But obviously, RNG, you're probably not going to need... I mean, if you did the multi-man event, you probably don't need any more than what you know, I had some really terrible luck. So you're probably not needing to do this that much. What is more telling is... And let me change the color of this, actually. And bold that. And erase that. What's going to be more telling is Polaris, right? Because that's where everyone is lacking the shards. So this is static. We know. I don't think this is going to change much. I think this is pretty accurate, just because we know when he's going. We know on Tuesday he's going to be made farmable, and we have a pretty good idea of when the event's coming. So we know that there's going to be 2 double shard days. This is very accurate. But it's actually 4 double shard days because it rolls over onto another day. So I had to subtract that from the total amount of days that were available. And 2.5 is realistically the number that they say that you would get on average. Because no, it's somewhere like around 3. It's actually, but you know, 2.5 is a bit fairer, I think, in this sense. So that was, in case people were wondering, this was 14 days times 2.5 plus 4 times 5, actually, because this is the double shard, so you're actually getting 5 on the double shard days then, is the average. So Polaris is the important part, though, right? Because that's where most of you guys are probably missing your shards, including myself. So where am I at with Polaris? I'm actually doing not too bad. So I'm actually doing pretty well, but that's because of me getting really lucky in orbs. I pulled her a 25 in a premium orb, 2 Ultimates orbs, so that is another 30. And I may have got some basics here and there. Because I'm at a weird odd number. I'm at 43. So I think I picked up some basic orbs or something with her in it. So when the Strike Pass finishes, I'm going to be at 130. I'm only going to be 17 away. So I'm really, really lucky here. Compared to some of you guys probably who are a bit further off on Polaris for Adam Warlock. Here is where it gets tricky, though. Obviously, we don't have a date. I want to bring up my other spreadsheet. So you guys may have seen this character tracker spreadsheet. So I have this for all of my characters. I'll zoom in again a little bit. Let's scroll over. So you've probably seen this. I've pulled this up quite frequently in some of my videos. And we can go back and look at Jubilee and Pimtech and Doc Ock and X-Force to kind of give us an idea how long they might wait before they make Polaris farmable. So they were actually, I think, fairly generous here. Actually, I need to zoom out a bit to get the full. So this is stature here. These are all. This is all Pimtech. January 20th, 25th, 25th. So that's all 3 of the Pimtech. Jubilee's event was here on the 8th of February. So that was 2 weeks-ish, plus 5 days from the event date, of course, because it's February 8th to February 12th or something like that. So actually, Pimtech was fairly generous, but as far as nodes go for Yellow Jacket, if you were behind in Yellow Jacket, that would have given you, what, like six days plus 8. 6 plus 8, 14, plus 5, 19 days, or thereabouts, for Yellow Jacket and Stature. So, actually, that is as generous as Multiple Man is right now. So, that's what we're looking at for the, basically, for the, maybe a little bit more generous. No, actually, 14 plus 5 days of the event. So, they were actually just as generous with Multiple Man as the other characters. But, anyone know anything about Longshot Shards? That's the only one I have a 4, and I am panicking. I don't know how realistically what your odds are about pulling a pulling Longshot out of the War Store, you know, because I don't know what the percentage chance is per character. I don't even know, because there's no War Orb, I don't know how many characters are actually left in the War Store. I would have to find that out, divide it by 100 to figure out the percentage, things like that. But what I can do for you is, if we we could do this and just assume that, I don't know, how many shards do you need? There's, between now and, how many days do we have left? 16 days, plus 5 of the event. We have 21 days right now. I mean, if you got 5 shards every day, if you got them once a day, you know, you would just get 21 times 5, right? There's 105 shards. So, just for some really quick math, this is really quick. If you were to get 5 shards every day for Longshot, you get 105 shards. Does that get you to 5-star? If it does, then that's what you need to aim for. But here's what I really wanted to talk about here, is that if you go all the way back to Doc Ock for X-Force up here, the farmable dates... Oh, stupid fly. The farmable dates for X23. Okay, so look at this, guys. Can you see it? Try and zoom in a little bit here. Oops, I scrolled too far. God damn it. Okay, so here. Okay, this is X23, and these are the other X-Force members. These dates here. So, this is Domino here. This was Negasonic. Negasonic was made available pretty early on, the 19th of August. Almost a month before X23 was made available. So, X23 was that crunch for Doc Ock. If you guys remember, you know, last fall, it was X23 in the War Store when they made her farmable. So 15th of September. Look at that. And then keep an eye on that one. 15th of September. And Doc Ock's date was the 21st of September. So that was 6 days. That was 6 days. Oh, Rideshare, thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Thank you, man. So, we had 6 days between X23 becoming available and Doc Ock's event. Now, keep in mind, there was 5 days, right? So it's actually 11 days, right? It was actually 11 days then. So if you take that then, 11 days including 2 double shards, right? Let's go back to the other one. So, days to farm would be 7. Even though I said 11, it's actually 7 and 4 double shard days. So let's move Longshot down. Maybe we'll go back to Longshot. Shards without coring, then. This is hypothetical. Let's say we take let's say we take X23's information and we have the same amount of time as we did for X23. This is hypothetical because we don't know when Polaris is coming, or we don't even know if she's coming at all. You know, one can assume that they might, but there is a chance that she might not be farmable before the event. So don't be under any illusion that she will necessarily be farmable. Maybe not. We don't know, right? But anyways, yeah, three days. Yeah, I mean, so let's just say 7 days plus the double shard day. So that actually gives you a grand total of 11 days, including the event. So this would be ongoing during the event as well. So hypothetically, times that. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, I did this wrong. That plus this times 5 gives us 30. Oh yeah, I guess that can happen. 37 and a half. So that would have been 20 shards from the double shard days, and 7 times 2.5. 37 and a half shards for Polaris if you do no coring. If you just rely completely on your RNG luck. without doing that. Obviously, if you're going hard for Adam Warlock, that's not going to happen, right? You know, you're going to be coring as much as you possibly can, so... so we can just... We can really just multiply this. Times 2. Shards with 2 core refreshes. Is that times 3? So keep in mind, this is... Let's center these. Oops. Keep in mind, these are 50 core refreshes. So that's 50 cores. This is 50 cores. And then beyond that, we're getting into a 100 core territory. And I'll put that on the right just so it's there. Is there a purple text color? Oops, I want a purple. Purple is power cores. Purple for power cores. So this is kind of important here. Drag Longshot down some more. And so depending on how far back you guys are with Polaris, you know, we can change the numbers. We can change these numbers, and then that will, you know, change things a little bit. And so 100 cores... 100 cores. So it goes 50-50, 100-100, right? That's what happens, right? And then it goes into 200. I don't know. We can, like... Let's drag Longshot down some more, actually. My text. I know. I'm not the best when it comes to graphic design here on this, but shards with 3 core refreshes. And I'm kind of doing this early for you guys. I'm probably going to be launching this as a video on Tuesday. I'll be doing it separately. I think this is important information, though, because it'll give people an idea of, you know, realistically, how far back, you know, what are you going to have to do if you really want to get these shards without paying, as much as you possibly can, I guess, without paying. Although I would highly recommend, if you're going for Adam Warlock, get the Strike Pass. I really think that that's going to help you. If you're even attempting this, do get the Strike Pass. I just think it'll be... Trying to get it entirely free to play with only 100 shards plus some orb luck is going to be horrific. So that times 4. And I think we can really just kind of drag this down here. Wait, no, that didn't do what I wanted to do. Okay, never mind. That times 5. Why did that not do that when I wanted to do it? 6. Okay. Red text. Okay. So, if you are at 4 core refreshes. Holy shit, we're getting really, we're getting to a lot of cores here, guys. Shards with 5. And you know what? What I still need to calculate is how many cores is that going to be, actually, if you're doing that. So that's also important as well, because if you know how many days... We don't know the exact amount of days, but you might need to buy energy as well, actually, because if you think about it, it's, what, 100 energy for each of these attempts, right? So that would be like 600. And if you're doing multiple man on top of this, your shard farming might be specifically just these 2 characters over the course of that time, potentially. So you would need to budget cores potentially for this. You know, I like this color, actually. Let's take this and put that here. So that is, you know, it varies, right? So if you're doing if you're here, you're doing 100 cores daily on Polaris. If you're going into here, you're doing 200 to 300 cores a day on Polaris. And then if you're here, you're doing 500 cores a day on just Polaris shards. Hypothetically, if there was this many days available to farm Polaris, which would essentially be just before the event, it's like literally a week or less before the event, you're going to be spending up to 500 power cores a day to get Polaris to 5-star. Now, this 225 makes it sound like it is possible from 100 shards, because 100 plus 225 is over 5-star. Now that's, you know, I would go ahead of, you know, go further than what these numbers suggest, because 2.5 is an average. That doesn't mean you're guaranteed to get it. It just means that that's the average. So if you want to be guaranteed for something, you always go for a bit more. So If you really want to go like shards with 6 goals, this is absolute madness, of course. What are we up to now? 7 times 7? Yeah, there we go. So you would need to do this probably. You would probably need to do this 400, 500, 600, 700. This is really absurd, and it's very, especially on the back of the Philo-Vel event as well. You know, so I think this is how they're going to be trying to make money by killing your power cores before she becomes farmable. So there we have it. Now, this is just an estimate. Polaris' estimate is based on X23's estimate of how many days were available prior to the event of Doc Ock, because that was one of the most extreme cases with farmability, where it's not a node, but it was the war store. This was one of the most extreme cases for double shards. I don't know, why did I say double shards? This was the most extreme case for a character farm for a legendary, was those days. So, if you're low on Polaris shards, here it is. This is what you might have to do, given those numbers, given these amount of days. If you're needing multiple mana, this is probably what you're gonna. To be honest, if you're any more behind than like 150 shards, what did you do with your? What did you do in your event? But that's what I'm asking. And you would have to make sure that it's do more 3/9. You know, I'll make this apparent as well. This is really important. Let's put a box around this. That's important. Let's put it in the center here. And then cosmic this. So, you know, this is probably I'm doing this kind of preemptively. This will probably be a video that I'll post on Tuesday morning, since Multiple Man does look to be going in on that day, and it's highly unlikely we'll know Polaris's date before then. But like I said, we can use a really bad estimate. If for example this gets better, then the numbers all change, right? So you can put in, let's say we get 3 extra days. The numbers all change for the better, right? It did go for the better, right? It did. Yes, it got better. It got better. So, you know, the more days that we have in advance, the better these numbers look, right? And actually more even, for that matter. So if we had 12 days to farm, not including the double shard days, so that would actually be 14 days. So you actually get, or sorry, 16 days, because it's over 2 different days. I should actually probably make this more clear. 2 days, 2, but 4. Actually 4. I don't know. I'm not sure how to do that. It's actually 4, guys. So whenever there's a double shard day, 1 double shard day is actually 2 days of double shard farming, because you get a 24-hour period, and normally that, because of the store reset, that rolls over. Okay, and there's just the bare bones. I might do some long shot. I'll add to this later on, and maybe I'll put it in Shatterstar, but realistically, I imagine that anyone trying to go for Adam Warlock has a 5-star Shatterstar. I really hope you do, because he's going into the Arena Orb, and I don't know if I want to math the Arena Orb, because it's just horrendous, horrific, and the Arena Orb is one of the worst things that you can do. You can't double shard that in the UK. Why not? You get a 1-hour period then. The store resets at 1 a.m. Sorry, 5 o'clock my time, which is 1 a.m. UK. So you would still have a 1 hour. You should still get a 1 hour period if you time it properly to get both of them in. It shouldn't matter what your time zone is for the most part. So if you, well, someone just there says you can, so there is a period of time, because unless your daily reset is at the store reset time, that might be one time zone, one time zone out of every time zones in the world, where maybe this is not accurate, but otherwise almost everyone else should be able to get it. So that's what we're going with for this, because everyone else can do it. I will save this, and we'll... Actually, you know what? Let's do stream meters first. I'll save that document. Stream meters. Okay. Final battle, guys. Let's get the final level. Ancient Bone Spider. Okay, well that's dead, so we probably won. Good job, guys. Bashi with the most kills and Nico with the most assists. 3 Berserker Scrolls, 1 more Berserker Scroll, 1 Flying Rogue. Nico for the Flying Rogue and Wild and Wales for the Berserker Scroll there. Congratulations, everyone. And we defeated the boss. And we did that. I'm not going to be activating another today. I think we're going to be, since we finished the map, I'm going to end streamers here for the moment, but feel free to go upgrade your army for next time. The next time you guys are on with me here, we can do that again sometime. So I'm going to minimize that. Oh, I forgot what stream I was in, or which scene I was in. So, yeah, I mean, when I do this for Tuesday, I'm not going to be doing Shatterstar on here, only because there's far too many ways to get Shatterstar shards, or there has been. There's the Gamma Orb, there was the RTA season in the past, he's getting a Blitz, you know, he was a campaign event character. I think that if you're not at 5-star already, or if you won't get 5-star after the Blitz, I don't know what you've been doing. So figuring it out more for is more for like the node farming, and to some degree long shot. I might do some day estimates based on Tuesday, given how many days are left. Really, it ticks down every time. So if we assume that you get 5, if you can get 5 shards of long shot every single day from now on, then you'll be able to get 105 between now and the event. So hopefully you're at 4-star long shot. If you're not, you're going to need to start coring. It's all about cores, right? Look at all this. Cores for days, cores. Everything's cores, multiple man cores, Polaris cores. This is all cores. Cores. That's the point I'm trying to make here, guys. It's all about the cores. So be careful about your Phyla-Vel coring. Make sure you have enough core. If you need to farm Polaris, if you need to farm multiple man, make sure that you have enough cores left over after Phyla-Vel's event to be able to do this. Otherwise, you might be in trouble. Let's save this to my desktop. X Factor farming spreadsheet. 110 short. Okay, on Polaris, is that what I was getting at here? So then you need to look at here. Then this is probably where you're going to be at. If you're 110 short, then you're going to need to do 2 core refreshes at least. On oh wait, sorry, no, this is the. I should have went back to this one. You're going to need to go. You're going to need to do a 100 core refresh. I estimated 7 days of Polaris before the event. So if you were missing 150 shards, and we take the bad estimate, you're going to need to do 3 refreshes on Polaris daily. And, we'll do this in the video as well when I actually get around to filming the video more properly. But yeah, this, as you change the numbers here, and Lukey, thank you for the Twitch follow. As we change the numbers here, you see how it gets better. It depends on how many days are available, right? So the more days, the better. But, when you start shrinking the numbers, the shrinking the days, it gets worse and worse. So it really depends. This here, I put 7 days to farm and 4 double shard days. Unless you're in one time zone or you're not available to do this, typically you should be able to get 2 days out of a double shard day. The only way this might not be true is if you're sleeping. But if it really makes that much of a difference, I would set an alarm so you could do this, I guess. But most people should be able to farm 2 days per 1 double shard day. And we are getting 2 double shard days for the first event. And these are the leftover regular days, and so that's important there as well. But you can see here, though, with 7 days, this is the X23 example, and I'll, X23's example, I'll kind of make that a bit evident there. So X23 had this much days to farm before Doc Ock came around. She wasn't the War Store, not a node farm, but it's the same kind of thing that, you know, I think they're going to wait until the last minute. So here is why it matters when Polaris becomes farmable, because she's in the strike pass, right? So if she becomes farmable too early on, then nobody's going to buy the strike pass, right? They need to balance this. There's 10 days left in the strike pass. Okay? So 10 days brings us to the 22nd of June, which brings us, you know what? I think they're going to put her in right after the strike pass ends. Right when the strike pass ends, I think that they're going to make her farmable, because then people are going to be, you know, people are going to be panicking about buying this strike pass because she's not made farmable yet. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. We do know Polaris is going to be on Cosmic 1/6. We just don't know when. So Cosmic 1/6 for Polaris, we just don't know when. We can estimate some dates. Like I said, there's only 10 days left in the strike pass, so I think this is quite relevant here, because I think that they're going to want people to panic purchase the strike pass and wait until the last minute to say when they're going to be putting her in. 10 days from now puts it at the 22nd of June, which is a Tuesday. I think, therefore, we know that Adam Warlock is on the 28th of June, or I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on this date, which gives you what, a discrepancy of 6 days here, which is very close to what I just said about X23. So expect, actually, you know what? Expect Polaris here, maybe on the 23rd of June, and then that gives you 5 days plus 5 days of the event. That's 10 days to panic farm, something like that. I think that's. Or maybe they won't make her farmable. Maybe, well, we know that she's going to be made farmable. Maybe they won't make her farmable for the event. Maybe it'll happen later, after the fact. Maybe they want to make Adam Warlock like a super premium legendary. Hard to say, right? We don't know. But we can estimate, anyways, what's going to happen. And obviously, there's going to be offers available. We know there's going to be offers in the run-up to the event. So if you didn't get your farming goal done, then you can always spend to get there, right? It was announced in the data mines that it was going to be in Cosmic 1/6. Like I said, we just don't know when. But we can kind of guesstimate when that might happen. Bliss Store, are you nuts, Draconis? You're nuts. You're nuts. Bliss Store? Yeah, right. But what's interesting about that one, though, is 60,000. Hello. Got like 176,000 credits here. And 160 Blitz Orbs, which I was opening for gold. I was opening my Blitz Orbs for gold because I'm just so low. So, actually, good question there, sort of, a little bit. There's my character spreadsheet. Domino was put in there on September the 2nd. We've not had a change in the Blitz Orb 2% or 5% or whatever in 9 months. 9 months? That's nuts. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. I don't know, guys. That's oh yeah, Emma's. That's another topic that I want to talk about at some point. When the hell are we getting Emma Frost available? Because my baby account's coming up. I'm like, no Emma Frost. Emma Frost's release was August the 2nd. So we're June, July, August. 10 months since Emma Frost first came out. They don't have to give away Emma Frost, but like she just needs to like go somewhere. Hell, Symbiote Spider-Man needs to go somewhere else. February the 9th was his initial release of last year. It's been almost 16 months since Symbiote Spider-Man has come out. Actually, you know what's a good thing here? So, look at this. Can you guys see this? So, Symbiote Spider-Man came out on the February 9th, but he went into the Milestone Orbs on October the 7th here. So that's 9 months? 8-9 months? There, between those two dates. Emma Frost is past that, and she's nowhere. Well, let's look at the farmable list here. So, X Factor is going to become farmable at some point. You know, well, we know actually that Multiple Man is going in here at 15th of June, and Polaris at some point. So, looking back at the regular list, I need to center this more. We're here. We're here at Kitty Pryde. So maybe Kitty Pryde's going to be the Blitz Orb, or Iceman. One of these two. Right? I thought Astonishing X-Men was actually going to be the unlock for Adam Warlock or the next Legendary. Back when I was talking about it, I was surprised that they decided to go for X-Factor. And yeah, she is in the RTA pass, but that's exactly why she's going to become farmable. Because normally, a person goes from RTA into farmability pretty quickly. So I suspect within the next month, Kitty's going to be farmable. They need to replace Domino from the Blitz Orb, and it's going to be one of these two, I think. It's going to be Kitty or Iceman. Not Bishop. Bishop is definitely... Before you guys get your frillies in a knot, Bishop is not going to be... I would eat a sock if Bishop goes into the Blitz store. I don't think that's happening. I think... I don't know. I don't know. But it's not going to be the Blitz store. But Kitty could go into the Blitz store. Iceman could go in the Blitz store maybe as well. Neither of them are really OP on their own, so it doesn't really matter too much here. I think Bishop was a was a perfect candidate for a 2% Premium Orb exclusive, but they decided to do that with wait, who got moved in there? Oh, Anti-Venom. Yeah, right. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I blanked for a minute. Yeah, Anti-Venom. Oh, shit. What was the date on that? Oh, my God. Did I get rid of that by accident? Crap. I forgot to put the date in for Anti-Venom when that happened. Ah. I don't have the date for that one, I don't think. When it actually went live. Crap, if anyone knows the date that Anti-Venom actually went into the Premium Orbs, if they have that for some reason somewhere on their Discord or something, if they can find me the date for that, that'd be awesome. I don't know why I didn't plug that in. That's annoying. Anyways. Yeah, I suspect that either Kitty or Iceman are going to be in the Blitz Orb. And then the Raid store, I don't know. One of the other stores. Not War Store, probably. That's true. I'll have to check that out, and I'll update that. I'll go look at the blog posts later on after this. Yeah, all I can say, guys, is good luck farming for Adam Warlock if that's what you're looking to do. In case you're new, in case you just dropped in, I will be doing a video on this, probably for release for Tuesday morning, because Tuesday is when Multiple Man is going to be made farmable on Doom War 3.9 here. So, kind of knowing what you need to do. I mean, we know Multiple Man is going on this day. We know exactly, roughly, how many days we have to farm Multiple Man. This is pretty accurate here. This is not going to change. Polaris will change depending on how many days we have, but we can kind of guesstimate. This is using X23's example of how late she was made farmable, and realistically how many Polaris shards you can accumulate here based on how many core refreshes you want to do. So 50/50s, 100s, and 200s, which is awful. You know, you're going to be spending a lot of cores on Polaris, but that's exactly where they're going to be banking their money on, is for your farming that. Now, for me, I'm probably going to need to go here. I might actually need to core twice daily for Multiple Man, because I need 103. So I'll slow down, I guess, when I reach my goals, but better to overshoot than to not get it at all, I think. It's been less than a month because Tana put out a video. Okay, yeah. Data mine don't like me. You're estimating 7. I'm estimating that this is possible because this is when X23 became farmable. Was 7 days before the event. Or wait, sorry, not 7 days before the event. It was. Let me pull this back up. Keep in mind that it's 6 days. 6 days before the event, but the event lasts for 5 days. Okay, so that's what I meant to say. So X23 was here, made farmable on the 15th of September in the War Store. So not a node, but in the War Store. And then Doc Ock's event was here on the 21st of September. So there was 6 days between X23 becoming farmable and Doc Ock, but there's also 5 days of the event. So it's 6 plus 5 is 11. However, 4 of those days are double shard days. So that's why I had this here. So 7 regular days and 4 double shard days to farm it. Yeah. So this includes the duration of the event here. So we're including the 5 days of the duration of Adam Warlock's event in case you get it right at the end. You know, you get the shards, you're farming all the way up till the end of that. That's what it's going to be. Now, like I said, if they give us more time, great. But what did I say? So I said 6 days before the event. So let's pull up the calendar here. Will it come up? Yeah, here. So, oh, it's kind of cut off a little bit. But we know that the Strike Pass ends on the 22nd here of June. And I think the event is going to be the 28th. So this is actually 6 days plus 5. That's actually 11. That's exactly this, isn't it? That's exactly this here. These numbers here. So this is what I think this is going to be the most generous that they will be. This is not very generous, by the way. But this is probably the most generous that it's going to be. Because I don't see them making Polaris farmable before the Strike Pass ends. Let's put it that way. Because then that'll mean that less people will buy the Strike Pass. They want people to buy the Strike Pass. So they won't make it sooner than that. I think this is with the logic, I think that my dates are probably pretty accurate. Or she won't be farmable at all. Do steel yourself with the possibility that maybe they might not put her in before the event. Just to really F with people. Because he's this new mythic legendary, and, you know, people... The rarity's at an all-time high for the character? I don't know. But take that consideration up as well. Okay. Enough about that for now. I'll be discussing this on the Stream Readers. I'll be discussing this later for a video that I'll film probably later on. I meant to do it all here, but you know what happened earlier with my dog, and I just I'm a bit, my brain's a bit mush right now. Is there confirmation that she will be farmable? No, there isn't, actually. We just assume that she will be. That's all. We've never really questioned the thought that maybe she won't be farmable. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. You know, I just said that the possibility might exist that they might not put her on the node before the event, and they'll put her on like during the event or after the event, and they'll be like, oh, well, you know, here you go. So it's hard to say. So I think we're going to be winding down the stream here pretty quick. I need to get some lunch, and we're 2 hours and 40 in. I'm going to see if we can get this last arena battle here with my Infinity Watch or die trying. I say Infinity Watch, but really there's only the 3 of them for the moment because my Moondragon is far too weak to actually survive a starting turn 1. Doom. That's okay. I think that's okay. My Moondragon red stars were awful. I only have 3 red. But I did get a 5 Phyla. So I'm actually doing coring into the 100s for Phyla Vel. And that's exactly what I tried to, you know, I'm trying to impress upon you guys, is really have a goal in mind with your power chorus. because that's really, really important. Because if you're going to need to use your power cores to farm multiple men or Polaris, and you're also doing coring for Phyla-Vel, I hope you have a crap ton of cores. Because otherwise, you're going to need to balance it out between these things. Hey, Angel, welcome to the stream. I don't think we're going to be up too much longer, but I definitely appreciate it, and thanks for stopping by. Let's see, can we get Doom here? Oh, oh, it didn't matter. He's ability blocked anyways. Okay. And my dog's coming up. So, back up again. But we got this. We started the stream with my dog. We can end the stream with him, I guess. There we go. So, TLDR, if you have missed everything in the stream, Infinity Watch is busted. You might not have a lot of time to farm Polaris. And even without Adam Warlock, Infinity Watch is busted, and when Adam Warlock does come out, they're going to be even more busted, and I don't know what that means for the state of the game, aka moving forward. Because we're at an all-time high or low, depending on how you see this, and it's frankly crazy. And it just, in all the time I've played Marvel Strike Force, there's never been, even Black Order, you needed the entire team, and then it's just Infinity Watch is so busted even without this guy. And then what's going to happen when he does come out? What's going to happen? So I hope that if you guys are going for Adam Warlock and are hoping to get him, make sure you have those cores saved up. Make sure that you budget these cores, man. I'm doing 100 core refreshes for Phyla-Vel, but I'm very conscious for the amount of cores that I'm also going to need to use for multiple men to farm him daily. So make sure you're not stretching yourself too thin here. Better if you think you're going to be in the running to get Adam Warlock, maybe scale back a little bit on Phyla-Vel so that you can save some of these cores for the farming that you have to do for Polaris. Or for multiple man. For me, it's actually multiple man. Or any of the other characters, Longshot in the War Store for core refreshes for the store, or whatever you need to do for that. So do keep that in mind. The power cores are going to be very important here. And save and make a goal for yourself. That's very important. And that's where I'm going to leave you guys for this live stream. Keep an eye out for some videos coming over the next few days. Hopefully, maybe one of them might you might like to watch. And until the next stream on Tuesday, where I guess we'll talk a little bit more. It's going to be constant Infinity Watch until Adam Warlock comes out, I think. Because by the day, they're just more and more busted as people get higher star levels for Phyla-Vel, and gearing up the rest of their Infinity Watch is just bonkers. That's probably all this patch is going to be about. So that's where things end, guys. Thanks for joining the stream on this Saturday. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good luck on your Misty Knight blitzing. I almost forgot about Misty Knight. Good luck on your, if you're trying to get her unlocked or get her a higher star level, good luck on that one. I'll be getting her at 4-star. I honestly, Heroes for Hire is not even on my radar anymore after Infinity Watch. So, but good luck anyways, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Boilon signing out. And that chat bar is not supposed to be there. There you go. See you guys.